Alright, we are going to, in this video, do one more problem with substitution. Alright, so if you get a problem in a quiz or something that says solve the system using substitution, this is the process you would need to take. Alright, here is your system, and you can just jot this down or you can just watch. 3x plus 3y is 27. Then the other one is x minus 3y equals negative 11. There's your system. Two equations, two unknowns. Anytime something asks you to solve by substitution, probably there's one variable between the two equations that is just very, very easy to solve for, or you could think of it as there's a variable out there that has a coefficient of 1. If you look at the second equation, x has a coefficient of 1. X looks like you can easily get it all by itself. So we can I'm just going to do this in my head here off to the side. So I know from here, from this equation, if I solve for x by adding 3y to both sides, x is equal to negative 11 plus 3y. Okay, so I solved that equation for x for one of the variables. Now I know that this expression right here, negative 11 plus 3y, is x. That's just a fancy way in this problem of saying x. So what I can do is I can take this whole fancy expression for x and I can take it and literally pick it up off the paper and put it in for x in the other equation. When I do that, I get 3 times x, right? But we're not going to put x there anymore. We're going to put this expression over here. So 3 times negative 11 plus 3y. Alright, so I need to finish off this equation. Plus 3y equals 27. Okay, here's where you need to just be careful. There's a lot of algebra you still have to do to finish the problem. So when you distribute the 3 here, you get negative 33 plus 9y, and then you still have the plus 3y equals 27. At this point, your job is to combine like terms. So here, both of these terms here are y terms, so I can combine those to get negative 33 plus 12y equals 27. Trying to get y by itself, so I can add 33 to both sides. When I do that, I get 12y equals 60, which means y is equal to 5. Once you have solved for one of the variables, you can plug it back into either of these two top equations here in blue, or an easier way is to plug it back up in here. Currently, you already have an equation here solved for x. So x is equal to, I'm going to come over here, x is equal to, if you look here, negative 11 plus 3y. Now y is 5 actually, we solved for that already. I'm just going to maybe delineate that. Alright, so y is equal to negative 11 plus 15, which means, sorry, x. X is equal to negative 11 plus 15, which means x is equal to 4. Okay? That's your solution to the system. If you have time on a quiz or on a test, you should check that solution in both of your equations. I'm just going to save time on the video.